El que quiera ser baby, hoy va a tener que pasar. Ella calladitas, no está en frontear. Yeah, la baby es exclusive, no está fácil de buquear. Wow, están diciendo, baby, saca esa pasar. El que quiera.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Vikings taking on the All-Stars. Ready to go here. Here's a big power threat. Termarr Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's New York taking on Connecticut. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Byron Buxton. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. And a pitch. Puts a bunt down. Throws sails over his head at first. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Termarr Johnson. And a sac bunt here. And there's one down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Popped up. And that's a foul ball. Bunts it towards the mound. Out on the off-balance throw. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And now the right fielder, Curtis Granderson. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the right-hander deals. Out to short, bats up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. One up, one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Young.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Swing, and he breaks his back. And he beats him to first. He's safe. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Still only one out here in the inning. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Betts whips it to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Jason Bay. Bounced out to short. Over to Abreu. That's the inning. Top of the second, David Peralta at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
This one popped up. 2 down. Jose Abreu up to hit. Bunted back towards the mound. Satchel over to first. That takes care of Abreu. Back here with my pal Siggy. We head to the bottom of the second. And here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Flaherty, the tall righty, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2014. Bounce to the right, and it goes just foul. Liner, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Man at first. Now here is David Wright. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. And they add a pair. It's 4-0. Foul ball there. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Puts it away for the out. Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 so far. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen. And a foul ball. Man at second. And that one fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Now 2 away.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Young stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Stanton is there. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And he's out on the tag. Here's Mookie now.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Lays down a bunt to the right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. The 0-2. Gets the bunt down the right side. Arenado, and they tag him out. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Satchel kicks and delivers. Puts a bunt down. Arenado. The flip to the pitcher covering. That takes care of Grandal. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in is the speedy Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And another ball. That one hammered left field. Buxton raging back towards the wall. On the warning track and hauls it in. Here's Stanton now.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
One out, base is empty. Left field. Buxton makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle.
Yohan Duran on the pitch here. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. Inning over on the ground. Here's Byron Buxton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Bunts it in the air. Page hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Termarr Johnson. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Biggio. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And a sac bunt here. Arenado tossed to second, back to first, not in time. Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1. Bunts it straight back to the mound. To second, and there's Young, and the inning is over. Bottom of the fourth, down the third baseman, David Wright. The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Stanton should have this one. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Bounced up the middle. Betts whips it to first. And they get Arenado for the out. So up next, Greg Biggio. Doubled his first time up. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Grandal sizes this one up, corrals it, and that will end the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy, ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Puts a bunt down. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So digging in, Jose Abreu. Puts a bunt down. Over to Arenado. That takes care of Abreu. Now here's the switch hitting power threat at Alberto Mondesi. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he saved it first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Here's Mookie to hit. Outfield playing very deep. Not Mondesi on the move. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Over to Arenado. That's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Curtis Granderson. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Over to Abreu. Pulled up one down. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. See you later. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Stanton at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. 2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Mantle settles underneath it. He makes the grab. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jason Bay. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel
Jose Leclerc gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. The pitch. Bunts it towards the mound. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Stepping in, Termarr Johnson. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. And a foul ball. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Runner on the go again. There's a ball. Throw. Tag. Ow. Great throw by Gary Sanchez. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And he chases that one. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. And the pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-0. Arenado, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the sixth. Craig Biggio digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was late. And Craig and Kevin Biggio were just the second father-son combo to each hit for the cycle. Pretty cool for both of them. And you know how I love the cycle. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Curtis Granderson now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Talking about Craig's son Kevin, he's a solid player, has a lot of his dad in him too. Plays the game real hard.
Mantle pulls it down, and that is top of inning number 7. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch. Puts a bunt down. Arenado. Here's the tag, and he's out. David Peralta getting ready to hit. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2. Gets the bunt down the right side, and they put the tag on him for the out. So up next, Mickey Mantle. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and here is Michael Young. Leclerc back to work. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's off the top of the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall.
New pitcher now, Billy Wagner.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Trying to move him over here. There's one. On to first in time. Double play. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jose Abreu. Bunted back towards the mound. Sends it to first. That takes care of Abreu. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Adalberto Mondesi. Puts a bunt down. On the run, sends it over to first. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts. Bunting, and he pops it up. And Satchel hauls it in for the out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Jason Bay. Swinging a foul straight back.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
I haven't been in many games as a fan.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Gary Sanchez now. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Wagner, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Got him swinging. Now a chance for David Wright. You talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Line drive, and there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, first baseman,
Here's Nolan Arenado. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. 2 outs. Runner on the go. Base knock right field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. It's a pretty good pitch down and away.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Now it's the right fielder, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting, Carlos Correa.
Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
The right fielder, number 31.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And that one almost got him. High fly ball down the left field line. Pulls it in on the run. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Yasmani Grandal. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Now the left fielder, Byron Buxton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's to third, and he grabs it in foul ground.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Johnson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And in foul ground, he pulls it down, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground to third, to second. That's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over. And a 7-1 finish in this one.